So it's a little hard to see because of course I need to clean the glass and I don't know how to turn the light off on this. What's that? Oh, there we go. There we go. So I put these guys in 120 custom. They're almost 3 weeks old, but as you can see, since I moved them over here, I didn't have a heater in there, and they've grown a little bit, but their growth has slowed down. Because I contributed that one. There's still quite a few compared to, the gallons in here. There's about 80 and 120, but, they're still spaced out some. But I didn't have a heater. I thought being off the floor, it would have enough warmth in the room. But if we go back and look at my Blue Egg Phoenixes, their growth has actually passed those ones up. Let's see if I can. So these ones are younger by a couple days than the spawn out there with the calicos. That makes it hard to see, but their growth is actually, so there's only, I think, about 14 I counted, which is kind of sad because I really wanted more for this Blue Egg Phoenix spawn. But they've gotten, like, you look at this one, they've actually outgrown the calicos out there that are a couple days older. So their space is probably about the same. Maybe these guys are a little bit more stocked than the other ones. But the difference is I have a heater in this one, keeping it warm. And that increases activity, increases eating, feeding, and also increases growth. However, there is research, and I have seen myself, if you have your tank too warm, it can affect the sex of your fish. I'm not sure how early on, but I've seen the research where people say if you keep it too high in the 70s all the time, you will have a majority of your spawn be males. Now, if that's what you want, like you want it cooler, you want to try for more females, you want it, warmer, try more males, or you're just trying to grow them out so, you can sell them, whichever, then obviously, but that's why I think a lot of times when you look at websites for fish are for sale, like even on Dandy Aranda's, Coach Gem, a lot of males are for sale more so than females. And I think that's because, they push them to grow fast, and they push them with the heat, and then they end up with more males. So I'm trying to balance this because I kind of want, males and females, so I don't have it too warm, but it's obviously warmer than my calico one, therefore they're doing better. See, they're eating steamed egg. I absolutely love this steamed egg recipe. I only use 4 tablespoons of my Repashy in a mix, but it gives me a whole batch of food for them. And my adults love it. I've had tons of spawning activity since I started putting it in here. Now, is that because it's gotten colder or because this is a good food? Either way, I've had fish spawning almost at every tank, except for, of course, my lilac ones that I can't get spawning, but they're still spring. So I've only kept 3 spawns because the other ones were just more my rescue ones. The butterflies I'm not really breeding. So yeah, loving the Repashy steamed egg mix. And I'm putting a heater in the calicos today, but I'll still do a 3-week update for them. He's got kind of a bump on his head. I think it's just because of the way his back is shaped. There's a selection variety in the BEPs. Over here you see The curved back is more of the desired look and selection. But if you look at the old footage of the Blue Egg Phoenixes, it was more of a flat back shaped. So I am, you know what, I'm not intending on culling any of these because they were my first batch. Even if they aren't perfect, they'll still stay with me. If I can get more batches in the future, I might sell them out pet quality, because I'm not you know, I don't claim to be a perfect breeder or perfect color. I just go for what I think is pretty. So yeah, I'm going to kick up the heat on the calicos. We'll see if they can catch back up to these guys and check on them in a couple days again. I moved my Blue Egg Phoenixes down here because I'm planning on, I put the heater in here, and because the axolotls I actually moved up above, which I'm getting, okay, now I need that light. I'm getting stuff for their tank on Monday, coming in from Amazon, so their tank's gonna get a redo. I couldn't find anything at Walmart I really wanted to use, so I ordered plants and caves and some hammocks, because apparently they like hanging out in hammocks. Oh, he's not liking the light. So, but the water down below, with it being close to the floor, was just too cold. They like it in the 60s, and it was like Bernie fridge ice cold in the lower level 55. So I moved them up so they're more room temperature cool. I moved the Blue Egg Phoenixes down below with a heater. So these guys are up now. Blue Egg Phoenixes are down below. And I'll show that on Monday, and maybe the calicos, and underwater of the calicos, see how they're doing.